Okay guys, in this video I'm going to show you the best drill that you can be doing on the range in order to improve your ball striking, but also improve the consistency of your ball striking. I've given this drill to many of my clients online, and as well I've posted some videos about it online, and we've seen incredible results, and the feedback from this drill is insane. Okay, and all it is a half swing drill. We have to make sure we've got a few things in place first before we get this going. Number one is your grip. You have to make sure that you are not gripping that club in the palm of your hands. Excuse the dirty glove. Okay, you grip the club in the palms of your hands, you're going to have no control of that club face, you're not going to be able to use your wrists very well, and you're going to become a very arm dominant swing. So the first thing we have to do is make sure that we get that club in the fingers, right? And what you'll see a lot of tour players do is they don't grip the club standing up like this, because that generally wants to put it in the palm. So if I stand like this, you can see that. So what you'll see the tour players do is they get over into their posture, they might even lower the club a little bit, and that allows them to make sure it's in the fingers, okay? In the fingers there, wrapping over on top. Very different position to the palmy grip, okay? Then with the right hand, it's going to be the same, very much in the fingers, okay? Not here in the palm, not at the base of the fingers, in the middle of the fingers, okay? I like to overlap it, but you can interlock it as well. So then what you'll see now is I've got opposite forces, and you cannot see anything here because I'm covering it with my right hand. I've got a strong hand, I've got a weak hand, and therefore I've got force controlling that club face. There's forces coming from either side of the grip. So the first thing is you must have the grip correct. Next, you got to make sure you're in really good setup posture, and the easiest way to do that, the drill I find to do that, is just to stand with your feet together like this. If you drew a line from the back of the ball and it hit the middle gap of your feet there, that would be your ball position. So it's very useful. This covers ball position as well. It also covers alignment. You want to stand with your legs straight, your back straight, and the club out like this. Okay, the club's horizontal. It's not pointing down, it's not pointing up, and I'm not outstretching my arms. The arms are connected at the armpits, almost like I'm trying to squeeze my pecs with my biceps. And from there, we have a slight little bit of bend to hold this weight of that club up. If I don't have this bend here, if I'm not engaged here, it's going to drop down. So we have a slight little engagement in the wrist just to hold that up. From there, all we do is just bend from the hip like this, and that's going to give you a great distance away from the golf ball. So you can see I've got pretty good distance away from the ball here. But if you want to check it, all you have to do is remove your right hand, and if it hangs naturally in the position where it should be on the club, then you're the correct distance away. My arms are very much straight down. They're not up like this, they're not way down in here, and I've got a real good distance from the golf ball. And so how this drill, so that gets us in posture, and how this drill helps our alignment is that all we do is take 2 steps, equal steps, because this is a mid-iron, it's a 9-iron, and we had the ball position previously from the start of the drill. Now I'm in great setup. I've just softened the knees, and I made sure my balance is forward in the toes, almost like I'm kind of crunching my toes into the ground for balance. Don't want to be on my heels, because then I'm going to struggle with balance, and takeaway is going to go inside most of the time. So now that we have that set up, we've got grip, our fundamentals here are absolutely solid. Now what we need to do is work on the half swing drill. And all that is just going from here to there, okay? And when you do that, and when you get really good at this, you will strike the ball the same every single time. And some of you are actually going to find that you hit the ball further with the little half swing drill than you do with your full swing, because most people are way up here and then they're pulling down, chopping down, adding loft, standing up, and it's not consistent movement. So if you don't have consistent movement, how are you going to have a consistent ball flight? And how are you going to have consistency in your game? So that is the key word here, consistency. All right, I might say it a few more times later on. So from this setup, we're simply just going to be feeling like it's a putting stroke action in the takeaway. What you can do is take your right hand, place it over like this, and push the club back with your right hand, nice and wide, until the hands get a good bit outside this right leg. That's your takeaway. We're not rotating at this point. We are simply just feeling like we're taking the club back. Now, what I will feel a little bit is that my right hip will start to make room for me, okay? It'll start to move backwards. I never want to see it going this way. It's something I do struggle with a bit. I work a lot on this. So I feel like my right hip works back a little bit, and that gives me a lot of room to move the club into this position to where it's parallel to the ground, okay? Then from there, we're just going to add a little bit of a wrist set. This is your halfway position. This is the position I want you to get really good from. You're here, you're connected, the arms are in front of your chest. From there, you're going to be able to then just transfer weight onto the left side, turn through, and you want to feel like you're really extending your arms towards your target, and the club's almost pointing right at the target line. So what you can do is go through the whole thing. I recommend doing the whole thing. So checking the grip, setup drill, stance, soften the knees, balance in the balls of feet, toes are digging in. Then just rehearse it very slowly. Do that a couple of times so you got the feel. And from there, you can give it a go. Now, I always work through that routine to get you in the right setup. This is important. And again, same strike, same direction, same distance. I am not forcing anything with my arms. I'm not manipulating with my hands. I'm allowing the bigger muscles of my body to get me into a position that's going to be consistent, the same every time. And again, I'm also allowing that to happen on the way down. And then my arms will extend to the target. So this is the key. This is the half swing drill, or you can call it the 9-to-3 drill, whatever you want to call it. This is how you're going to build the baseline of your swing. It's essentially from here to here. If we can get it right in that area, then we have a huge chance of producing consistency in our golf swing and in our golf game in general. So as I said, one more time, you want to get your grip, you want to be over, left hand's on, get that right hand on, go through the setup posture drill, 2 steps, soften the knees, balance goes in the balls of feet, rehearse the backswing, and nice and smooth, starting at about 50% speed, go through, see him again, and then you can start to build that up. And once you get a real good feel for that, once you're incredibly good at that half swing drill, that's when I recommend you start trying to go a little further. And I'll post future videos on how we want to get to the top of the swing and how we want to add more of a leg movement in the downswing and hit the ball further. But that is the key to you unlocking consistency right now. So I probably said consistency 20 times in this video because that's what all of you are struggling with. That's all I'm hearing when I get DMs from people on Instagram. And speaking of that, if you would like to get some help from me, I'm currently doing trial lessons, free trial lessons online. So it's via Zoom, you're at the range. I'm coaching you through some stuff to see if I can find some guys or girls that really want to go in and really put acceleration into their game this year and start to play the best golf of their life. We've had countless players starting to break 80 who have never been anywhere near breaking 80 just by having the right structure, the right approach, and having a mentor that can guide them through this game in order to put that structure into their golf game and to start to play the best golf of their life. So, thanks again for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and in no time, you'll be hitting some shots just like this.